Hey guys, it is the Artsy Gamer back with another video in our channel. Grab your teas, maybe some coffee and some food, and let's do this. Okay guys, and welcome. Grab your black coffee. Well, it might not be a black coffee, but it's a black coffee for me. Let's go. Okay, and of course that hits the spot just after the gym. So guys, if you're into retrospectives, complete and box experiences, art and graphic design, you are in the right place. So definitely give this video a like and the channel a subscribe if you haven't already. So over the weekend, we did this really cool retro inspired Sonic the Hedgehog. So well done to everyone who followed along. We did the whole character, we did the black outline, and then we colored him in yesterday. And I am so pleased with this piece. I've been dying to add a Sonic one into my collection because I've done a Spyro, I've done a Ratchet and Clank, and I've done obviously that awesome Crash Bandicoot that I gave away as a giveaway on my channel. And now we have, boom, Sonic to add to the collection with that awesome YouTube twist with that like there as well. And you know what, guys? You know what? I am thinking of maybe doing a Knuckles one with a little subscription. You know what I mean? Like a subscribe next to him as well, which I think will be really cool. Because I think kind of like the likes have that kind of like blue emphasis, I always feel anyway. And then obviously you got the subscribe, which is always very kind of like red dominated. And obviously, you know, Knuckles being red, he can have that one. Sonic being blue, he can have that one. So I think we've got a bit of that vibe going on, but we'll just hold him a little bit closer so everyone can have a good old look at that. There we go. I just quite like the shading that I've done around there as well. I think it's really cool. Just highlights his spikes a little bit. And this is obviously the retro inspired Sonic. It's not so much the modern day one, but I think this works really, really well. And I'm so pleased to have him in my collection. How cool is that? And you know what, guys? It can go into my backdrop somewhere. I haven't quite decided yet, but you know, I've just kind of popped him here for now. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping maybe to frame him. But you know, later on down the line. So guys, today we are going to be having a look at this awesome retro PlayStation magazine that I also picked up on the weekend. If you saw my shorts, you will know what it is. And if you watched my video yesterday, you'll even see the little surprise that was at the end there. So here we go. Let's get this bad boy out. It's in a lovely protective slip here because you know me, I don't want to ruin these beautiful pieces. And bam, 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 here we go. Boom, we have the Lara Croft edition. Wow, I've been wanting this one in my collection for quite a while now. I've been eyeing it up and it is finally here. So shout out to the Retro Herb over on Vinted. It is a great little site that he has got going on there. He's got some lovely discs. He's got some lovely posters, art, and of course, these fantastic magazines. Now, I'm not going to do a massive deep dive into this today. We're just going to do kind of like a brief overview, and then maybe later on down the line, we'll do a bit more of a deep dive, as I like to call them. But just a little overview today, just to give you a little taste of what is in this awesome magazine. So let's go. Let's get straight into it. And boom, we have got Lara Croft here, splurting, ripping, whatever you want to call it, through that page. Just wow, instantly, you know you're gonna absolutely have a right old good read about this, okay? Just look at that. You're like, okay, here we go. There's gonna be a really badass autumn article on, you know, Lara Croft in here, and you're gonna read about it. And then that's what draws you to the games. I really do love how PlayStation did that back in the day. Like, come on, guys. They'll give you a little, you know, advertisement magazine. You read on it and you're like, wow, okay, baby, this game sounds badass. I'm gonna go and pick this up. And this is exactly what this cover screams. So just look at that. I mean, and of course, you know what? This does have the artsy gamer shine, and so far this is the best magazine that I've got in my collection. It is top notch. No rips, no tears, no scuffs. This is a beautiful, beautiful copy. I do not know how this one survived to be so beautiful. And then, oh my God, just look at the back there. Wow, baby. Okay, this is an absolute top dollar magazine. All right, and of course, we're going to be taking a little flick through. Okay, now, of course, not every page is all about Lara Croft. You know, there's so many different advertisements in here. So here we go. Right then, just flicking this open, and I think just to start with, we'll just kind of flick through pages, and then if anything catches the eye, that's what we'll stop on and have a good old look at the artwork. You know me by now, guys. You know me by now. So come on, here we go. And like I said, we're not going to go through all of it today, but anything that just briefly catches the eye, that's what we're going to have a little explore at today. But instantly, we've got some lovely advertisements coming. Oh my God, okay. Oh my God, Silent Hill, guys. Silent Hill, man. Oh, okay, baby. These are just awesome screenshots from the game. You know me by now, guys. You know I love a good screenshot from the game. And hands down, we have got multiple there. Imagine like back in the day and you're flicking through this and you're like, oh, Jesus. Like, you can just sit there for hours and just look at these beautiful, beautiful screenshots. And then that's just what's going to just draw you in. I love that. It's great. Really, really nice there. Lovely piece already, you know, by flicking through this. Obviously, I don't want to get the light on here too much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Got awesome. We got some lovely art here already, which is nice. Okay, and of course, just flicking through this. Anything catches the eye. All right, we will stop on. Brilliant. I mean, to be fair, like, you know me by now, guys. Most things catches the eye for me, but okay, some lovely character models there. This is looking good already. Oh my God. Oh, okay. This is quite nice. This is quite nice. Yeah, lovely, lovely. And of course, yeah, just flicking through. I might just move the camera down a little bit there. There we go. Okay. Sorry, wobbled it there. We'll be talking about camera wobbles in a minute towards the end of this video. I want some feedback, guys. I want some feedback. Okay, yeah, lovely. Some really, okay, cool. That's quite cool. There we go. Again, just like advertisements and stuff, but if anything really catches the eye, that's what we're gonna stop on. Okay, nice. Nice, okay, we've got some awesome kind of like character models here. Okay, looking pretty cool. Yeah, really nice, really nice. The problem is with these magazines, guys, and I say there ain't no problem with the aesthetics and stuff, but they're very bulky, they are very heavy. So to show you guys, it is a little bit of a, you know, an effort. I do have to try and like angle the arm a little bit, do you know what I mean? But, you know, hopefully you're getting a good experience here just by flicking through some of these awesome pages in the book. Okay, oh, that's quite cool. I like the explosion there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, really lovely. And again, you know me, I like to just look at the art, and then if anything inspires me, I'll just make a note what page it was on and, you know, go from there. And okay, baby, now this looks like a bit of me. Woo! Okay, the greens there. Wow, we've got some screenshots here. Whoa, look at all those explosions and yeah, backdrops. Wow. Shines of light there. Love in the green here. Wow. Okay. Soulstorm. Wow. I've never played. Comment down below. Have we? Look at that. Really lovely pops of green there. Oh, double. You know me, guys. Double page spread. So, you know, that is awesome. Look how cool that is. You know, I think we definitely need to get some sort of alien-inspired artwork going on at some stage throughout this channel. Definitely. I love kind of like, you know, sci-fi, alien, cyborg stuff. So, yeah, definitely. I'm intrigued by this page for sure. Okay, lovely. And again, of course, just flicking over. You know, we got the retro sports games here. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, that's a bit nasty. We got a mouse there stuck. Ooh, Whoa, okay, another double page spread here, and you know me. Guys, now this is a bit of me. This is cool. Look at those beautiful screenshots there. Really nice. That pop of yellow behind here. You know, really nice. Again, some awesome screenshots. Lovely colours there. Again, just enticing that gamer in. Really lovely. Spot on. Fantastic. Really nice. Lovely. Again, this magazine is so pristine. Wow. I tell you what, guys, Retro Hub is spot on. If you can get to his stuff on Vinted, definitely check it out. His stuff is top notch, packaged really well. You know on delivery that it's not going to get teared apart because his packaging is spot on. Yeah, really great find on Vinted, I tell you. Really lovely, really lovely. Okay, of course, yes! Come on, we got to stop at this page. Come on, guys. Here we go. We have a Crash article again. Wow, okie dokie. I mean, look at these beautiful screenshots here. Just enticing the gamer in. Yes, I love that level. That was great. Hard, but great. Yeah, really nice stuff. Obviously, we've got Crash there. I'm just going to kind of like float it around the camera there so you can get a good eye on what this page is all about. Really lovely stuff here. And again, just stuff that you can use for your art, just inspiration. It just really works, doesn't it? Man, okay, that is a lovely Crash related article, and I can't just wait to just read this in my own time. You know me, I'm a Crash fan. So yeah, beautiful double page spread as well. Ooh, okay, baby, really nice. Really nice. Yeah, look. And my hand again, hands down. That is my favourite Crash character model. Yeah, really lovely. And again, we've just got a few more screenshots there. Really lovely. Coco there. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this, guys. Oh my God. Okay, just, flicking through again. Again, I try not to get too much of that shine. All right. Oh, well, we want the good shine, but not the light shine. Okay, snowboarding games, iconic of the time, really big actually, snowboarding games. I don't know why, but there was a real kind of like drive to get kind of like these snowboarding games, skateboarding games out, but you know what, it worked, and there were some fantastic games on the PS1 system and PS2, so yeah, really nice to see that. And again, of course, just flicking through here, if anything catches the eye, yes, lovely piece here. Really nice. Again, those pops of explosions in the backdrop there, the lights, the sparks, the character models, lovely jubbly. And again, I'm just going to hold that up there a little bit. Just for you, to get some inspiration. And I have said before, guys, if you're thinking like, oh, that's quite nice, pause the video, screenshot the video. That's what it's all about. And then just use those to help you inspire your artwork then. And that's what I'm here for as well. So yeah, real cool, real cool. Love that. Okay, and of course, yeah, just flicking through again. Nice. I tell you what, wow. Very happy with this magazine. It's so pristine, guys, so pristine. Really lovely. Okay, anything catches the eye? Let's see. Lovely. Get some racing games, absolutely. Oh! Okay, yes, we're gonna take a look at this. Wow, okay, and very alien-y again. Yeah, nice. I love the greens, love the pops of yellow there, really lovely. Wow, what a beautiful double page spread. Wow, so we've got B-movie. Okay, again, some screenshots there. Wow, lovely, look at that. And again, I'm just gonna hold that there for you to just have a good old look. Well, never played, but tell you what, it draws the gamer in. If I saw that on the shelf, I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. So yeah, really lovely again, spot on. All right, cool. Oh yeah, we got the classics there, kind of like the guitar stuff. Ooh, okay, nice. Some really awesome cars here. Really cool. Yeah, lovely. And again, some awesome screenshots. Wow, brilliant. Yeah, lovely piece here. Really nice. Wow. Gosh, honestly, these magazines are fantastic. Oh, yeah, we've got some awesome, you know, games there for sale at the time. Really lovely. Some awesome character models at the top here as well. Yes, baby, come on. This magazine hits. Damn, this magazine hits. I think so far probably my best one. My best one, absolutely. Look at this beautiful tiger down here. Look at that. Again, just going to hold that up nice and close to the camera there. That is awesome. Lovely character model there. And again, I'm just going to float this down just for you guys to, you know, get a good old look. Wow. Okay, guys. Really lovely. Spot on. Fantastic. Hey, we've got Lara here. Whoo! Okay, guys, if we're commenting, let's go. What's your favorite Lara Croft game? Yeah, that's a good one to get going with. If we played, what's your favorite Lara Croft game in the series or the franchise? So, like, shall I say? Yeah, all lovely here, nice. I said I weren't gonna do a deep dive. I've literally nearly flicked through every page and I'm like, oh yeah, oh nice. So yeah, really cool. Wow, look, whoa, damn, okay. I was just looking at this bit up here and then I saw this. Wow, okay, let's take a look at this one first. That is so badass. Yeah, look at that. I love this kind of model. Really nice. I love that art style. And then a really cool character model just up here as well. Just holding that nice and close to the camera. Oh, wow, the art in this is unreal, guys. Damn, okay, really spot on. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, wow, I cannot wait to just, you know, have a little read through all of this. This is spot on. Oh, wow, we've got Spyro here. Some lovely advertisements of the time. Again, just holding that up nice and close. Please feel free to stop the video and screenshot bits. Honestly, I really don't mind. Wow, fantastic, really lovely. Oh, okay, here we go. We found the Lara Croft bit. And you know what we'll do is we'll have a little look at this Lara Croft article and then we'll probably start to close the video off because obviously, guys, we're gonna be here all day looking at this and I want to get another video in as well on this. So yeah, double video on this for sure, guys, because this is just a beautiful magazine. But yeah, just look at that. Wow. So let's take a look at the, you know, the screenshots at the bottom first again. I'm just going to float that past the camera. Wow. Just some lovely stuff. Coming down. Brilliant. Oh, I tell you what, guys. They know how to put a good screenshot together to entice the gamer. Absolutely. Like, come on. It's just like, they're there, just putting you in the scene, but not giving like too much away. It's almost like they're just showing off the graphics of the time. And they're like, yeah, let's just get Lara here. Look at all the different elements that are in this screenshot. It's like, you know, you could go this way. You go in that way. Look at that bit of art on the wall there. Like, it just entices the gamer. They knew how to put a fantastic screenshot together back in the day. Because I think I said it before, guys, like they didn't really have like social media or anything like that. So they did really have to rely on magazines, posters. So they really did have to take their time to get some awesome screenshots to really entice the gamer. And they certainly have done this here. Look, we've got Lara riding on a kayak, you know. What missions are you going to be doing in that? It just leaves the gamer to be so open-minded, and I think that is just awesome, and it just really hits. And her graphic design, her character model is just so badass, so cool. Yeah, really lovely. I tell you what, wow. Yeah, okay. So that was a nice little bit on Lara there. There might be some more. I haven't really, you know, properly gone into this magazine, but do not worry, guys. We're going to be taking another look at this. We will go through the other pages later on in the week. I think this definitely deserves a double video and a better deep dive. That's what I'm saying, a better deep dive. Okay, but fantastic. Look at this. And of course, we're just going to take another little look at the back there. Bam! Look at Lara. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, so cool. And again, look at the artsy gamer shine. Yeah, this is such a pristine manual. I am so happy to have this in my collection. And if you saw yesterday, it did come with a demo disc. Like, how awesome. So I haven't taken the sticker residue off yet, but that's to come. Unfortunately, the case is a little bit cracked, but you know what? I can actually just replace that. That's not a problem because it is just a standard case, because this can just, you know, slot into another case, and obviously the disc itself. So I'm not too fussed about that. I'm just pleased that this is in perfect condition and the disc itself absolutely spot on. Like no scuffs, no scratches, anything like that. You know, with Retro Hub, you know you're going to get the best games to come your way. Absolutely. So yeah, really lovely demo disc here. Wow, just come on, look at Lara there. She's like, yes, come on. Do you want to have a little play on this game? Give it a go. And then after, you're going to be purchasing this. You are so going to be purchasing this. So yeah, really lovely demo disc there as well. Fantastic. Whoa, okay. Well, like I said, there'll definitely be another video on that for sure. We'll do another kind of like flick through of things that capture the eye, and then we'll do maybe a bit of a deeper dive on some of the articles I think really do deserve a, you know, a good video on. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for today. And like I said, thank you so much for joining me with my retro inspired Sonic. Now, when I was doing my Sonic and I was drawing it, of course, you know, it is very rough and ready at the moment on the Artsy Gamer, but you know, that's what makes this channel. But I'm currently using this device to hold my camera, my phone, just above my art and just above my table to be able to draw. Problem is, it is quite, you know, not that firm, so it does get a little bit of wobble and it can easily fall off. So I think that's sometimes where there is a little bit of camera shake as I'm drawing, and especially if I'm getting quite close and I accidentally knock it, then there's a big camera shake there because it just wobbles. It is quite wobbly, it's not as firm. So if there's anyone watching and, you know, are happy to put some recommendations down for like a better overhead device to hold your camera, please do, because I'm all learning here and I want to make this YouTube channel, you know, as successful as possible. And I'm taking on feedback as much as I can. So if there's anyone that actually recommends a better device here to just kind of like do a top-down view, a bird's eye view, let me know and I'll definitely check it out for sure. Yeah, I picked this up maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. I was happy with it at the time, but now I'm doing a lot more for this channel. Maybe it's time I need to upgrade already, like whoa. So yeah, let me know, because there was a lot of camera shake in there. But I appreciate you guys just sticking around and just bearing with that as I get things, you know, a little bit more subtle and, you know, nice and, you know, ready to draw for that. So yeah, I appreciate that, guys. But anyway, that brings us to the end of our video. Let's just have a quick sip of coffee. Here we go. Yes. Wow, wow, wow. Well, thank you so much, guys. And that is it for today. I am the Artsy Gamer, and I'll see you over on my next video. Over and out.